Greetings and hello. This is Lawrence, the Blue-Eyed Emperor with Trinity Tarot, here to bring you the reading for Taurus from 8-9 through 8-18. Again, this will be for Taurus. This will be an exclusive love reading, and I've already meditated on the cards, and you'll notice I'm down to one camera now. The other one's charging, so for the next few readings while that charges, I'll be using a single camera. The other thing is, again, I did meditate over the cards. I like to always start my reading off with my cards and my circle of truth. This is my Tibetan necklace. To me, it brings me a lot of strength, a lot of power, a lot of healing energy, and I use it to help cleanse my cards as well. Before we get started, I want to do a couple of things. I just want to ring in and let the spirit guides know that I'm ready to begin my reading. Dear spirit guides, Marco, please be present. Please be a guiding power and a guiding light throughout this reading, for love reading for Taurus, from 8-9 through 8-18. Spirit guides, accept this singing bowl as an offering of love and light from us to you. We're ready to get started. We're going to start off with pulling a couple angel cards first. Again, I did shuffle. I'm going to shuffle again. You know me, I like to shuffle on camera. Not for any other reasons why. People that don't do that, it doesn't bother me. But I just like you to know and feel that this is truly not a hand-guided reading with a predisposition message, right? So I'm el natural when it comes to that. Anyways, for my wonderful, beautiful Taurus people, for love, it doesn't matter if you're in a marriage, it doesn't matter if you're single, it doesn't matter if you're in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, it doesn't matter if you're away from that person. These cards will tell us where you're at and what you need to be and where your focus needs to be. Please bless me with this necklace for my spiritual reading. Spirit guides, again, provide me with 3 angel cards for direction for Taurus. Ooh. Please, spirit guides, one more. The energy's already here. It's already here for Taurus, trust me. I actually did this reading the other day, yesterday, and I didn't feel that the energy was completely there, and my concentration was broken during my meditation, so I don't feel that I gave you a just reading. That's why I'm doing it again today. Spirit guides, please give me one more angel card for guidance and direction for my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Taurus people. In love, not in love, separated, single, in between. Spirit guides, please. Ooh, okay, all right. Those flew across the table with some certainty, right? I mean, wow. 2 more came out, so I'm going to take those as well too. Let's start by sharing with this here. The first card we have out is relationship. What more appropriate card could we ask for during a love reading? So this card right here says your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then struggle more closely with your loving creator. Oh, then snuggle. Forget struggle. That was a Freudian slip, right? Then snuggle more closely with your loving creator, meaning your spiritual guide. Struggle, right? So, wow, already off the bat, and I said the word struggle for a reason, right? Maybe my spirit guides and my personal spirit guide, Marco, is telling me that maybe my poor Tauruses are going through a struggle when it comes to relationships, right? Either that, or you're not feeling that you're loving, being loved, or loved the way you want to be loved. And sometimes maybe you find it hard to love yourself, you know, or appreciate yourself enough. The next card out comes as a blessing in disguise. I'm trying to do this so the glare doesn't hit. I got studio lights on over there. So that card says here, a blessing in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answer prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in the heavens' protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. So what this is saying to me, right, with these two things combined automatically out the gate, with the relationship, a blessing in disguise, is maybe the fact that you're withdrawn, that you're by yourself. Potentially, a lot of you could be by yourself. We're still trying to figure out where you're at in your relationships. But this is kind of telling me, hey, that maybe you're there for a reason, right? Maybe you're there because our spirit guides really, and the universe wants you to do some self-heal, some self-love, right? And sometimes that's not overnight, right? Sometimes that takes years to allow happen, because quickly after that, right, we get the card cleanse and detoxify, right? What a powerful message that is, to cleanse. And look at the beautifulness of that card. And when we talk about relationships, we talk about self-love, we talk about blessings in disguise, and maybe you by yourself for a reason. The cleanse and detoxify, with great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as we will ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. And this really makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, come on. When we talk about these things, we ask the spirit guides for love and guidance in that, and they could have gave us any cards, but really when we talk about providing a card on relationships, about not loving ourselves, blessing in disguise, that what we think is a problem in our love lives or lack thereof is not really a problem at all. In fact, it's a blessing, probably a lesson with a blessing. An additional cleanse and detoxify, right? That doesn't mean, hey, that you've abused substances or anything else. What that means is part of that self-love, right? In the relationship card, when you self-love, right, you change the way you eat, you change the way you drink, or your old bad patterns, right? And sometimes that type of cleansing, or even a spiritual cleansing, right? For anybody that's going on a higher path, spiritual path, to learn about life and what your position is on life and however else. And this one here, right, the child card, you care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love. Again, we're talking at the root of life itself, right? Your own self-child, self-love again, right? Require love and affection and attention. We can clear and open your heart chakra, which is all about love and relationships and defining what that is, heart and schedule, so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. And again, that doesn't have to be, if you don't have any children, this child that they're talking about is you, right? Because at the root of all of our spirits, our bodies, there's always a childlike version of us, right? And sometimes that childlike version in the past may have been hurt by activities, relationships, or other things that just don't lend itself well. Excuse me, I just dropped my paperwork. Don't lend itself well to a healing relationship. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get on with our tarot cards now. I think that was very good. Thank you, Spirit Guides, for that. Spirit Guides, I'm going to ask you, please allow us to pull cards to share with our wonderful Taurus people, the direction and guidance in love. Direction and guidance in love. Direction and guidance in love. Again, I've already pre-shuffled these cards. I don't want to minimize the importance of me doing this on camera, again, to establish the fact that I'm not trying to send you a predisposition message that I already came up with before this reading. Everything I do is spiritually driven, and the cards themselves are selected, natural selection. I don't pull cards. If they don't fly out, again, my old saying is, if they don't fly out, they're not coming out, or I'm not pulling them out, and I'll end the reading, just like I did the other day before for this reading. Spirit Guides, please allow life, love, and truth to be delivered to my Taurus friends, whether that be good, bad, or ugly. Give us the truth. Spirit Guides, give me cards for my Taurus, whether in love, out of love, in relationships, out of relationships, regardless of what that status is. First card out top is your current energy, a current situational energy. Crossing that. Situational energy is the Two of Cups. Crossing that. Four of Pentacles. our immediate energy for this read. This is our overall energy, our immediate, and our crossing energy. Spirit guides, please do me a favor and give me recent past. Give me recent past energies, please. Spirit guide, what does my Taurus feel about themselves? And already, Taurus, you're in your reading right here. You can see the Two of Cups with the lion's head adorning that. So that's at the base of our power in this reading. Spirit guides, give me how does the Taurus feel about themselves in this scenario? Again, wow, you come out in your reading twice so far. How you feel about yourself is you feel about yourself the way you should, right? This card is the card of Taurus. So the Strength card is everything that Taurus should be about, or how they should feel about themselves in that representation. Give me what our near future, please, cards, Spirit guides for near future. I'm not going to take all those Spirit guides, please. I need just a few cards. I'll take a couple at a time, but please, Marco, you can overwhelm me with a number of cards in my reading. I know you want a powerful message here for Taurus, and I'm trying to convey it, but I want to make sure that the folks, Taurus, men, women, children, get a feel for what we're doing. If I pull too many cards, we'll lose them in this. Spirit guide, let's focus our energy on, see, wow. Spirit guide, are you telling me that you want me to give you justice because I'm talking too much? But again, the Spirit guides is very attentive when I have discussions with them, right? I asked for a card, they answered back with a card before they gave me 5. What are my Taurus people afraid of? Give me the energy for Taurus' fear. Good, bad, or indifferent. I'll take the 2. Fear, 5 of Cups. How people see you. Absolutely how people see you. The High Priestess. That's actually a fire sign. Whatever our Taurus' hopes and dreams. Marco, Spirit guide, please. What are their Taurus' hopes and dreams? We have the Death card. What is the outcome for Taurus? By the way, please like, share, subscribe, and please comment. Let me know what you like, how you feeling. I'm glad to have all of my Taurus people here with me today on this reading. This is just incredible. I appreciate your support and love, and it's what keeps me going. Spirit guide, that wanted to pop. I just want to look at that. Ooh, Ace of Swords. That's probably right. Let's go. That wanted to flood. Taurus, let's talk about this, right? Again, we talked about the lion representing the Taurus. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong. Scrap that. Taurus is not the lion. It's Leo. Anyways, but this is strength though, right? So regardless, and forgive me for that faux pas, but anyways, the Two of Cups is the joining, a union, 2 people coming together. And this signifies, again, the lion signifies strength. And I see these wings here as fast moving energy, that this love, that there's an offering. There's 2 people out there who belong together. And again, I feel that there's strength in this union here. What we have here, in addition to that crossing energy of this Two of Cups and this union and joining the coming together of 2 individuals, whether that be partners, lovers. Again, this is a love reading, so this is not business. I won't make any business references, strictly about love. Crossing energy is the 4 of Pentacles, right? Maybe you're holding on. Maybe you're holding on to a relationship or a situation that you shouldn't hold on to any longer, right? At least not so tightly. Maybe you need to give yourself space, as our angel cards alluded to, right? That, hey, guess what? A blessing in disguise. Maybe you by yourself, which, if you look at this person right here, he seems to be content and satisfied that he's holding on to everything he has, whether it be love, money. He seems to be holding his position. He's afraid to move either way, right? But with this here, with the Two of Cups, coupled with the Two of Cups though, right? And him looking up right here, he sees this. I think he sees this as an opportunity, right? An opportunity to change the current situation, status quo. So if you're not with somebody right now at this time or in a relationship, at least a relationship that's blossoming or blooming, I think that that's going to come. But the other part about this is sometimes with the Four of Cups, when we see this right here, right, we see all these beautiful cups that sitting right here next to this person. It doesn't have to be a male or female, next person here. And the universe, right, the heavens offering him another cup, and he doesn't even bother looking. He's not looking at the 3 cups on the table. He's not looking at the cup coming down from the divine cup of emotional love and abundance, right? He's looking away from that. So again, Taurus, I feel my energy for you for right now, for this period of time, this duration from the 8th, 9th to the 18th, is that this solitude, I think, is a welcome gesture, something that is needed at this time, right? Don't be so in a rush to find love that you accept love and without being able to recognize abundance when you see it, right? Or when it's present in your life, right? The recent past with the Page of Swords, right? This is the person to me that's the energy in this is one of standoffishness, right? Defending, fighting, maybe sending messages that to people that are not nice messages, nasty messages, communication that's not well thought out and not done with love or compassion, and self-serving, right? So Taurus, I feel in the past that this was your energy. I'm feeling this is you. This isn't the other person. This is your energy where you felt that, hey, guess what? I want to, for whatever reason, I feel the energy that you were okay with being disruptive, right? And trying to make things about you. And that's okay, right? But everything doesn't have to be a battle, right? Everything doesn't have to be sharp words or sharp messages to people. And be careful, right? If you're watching people online or trying to follow them, be careful about that, right? Because you can get yourself into trouble. So sometimes love, again, it's best to have love find you rather than to go out and stalk it, right? So again, just a cautionary thing. Again, you see yourself as a person full of strength. This is the card of the Lion, the Strength, which is Leo. But it doesn't have to be Leo, right? This, because I'm reading this for Taurus, this is your energy, right? You feel strong, you feel okay, and you can see this infinite right here, this infinity sign above the head of the Strength card here, where she's absolutely looks like she's okay by herself, right? She's her own method of strength. And sometimes that's a good thing, right? For you to be able to be and be represented as being seen or viewing yourself as being strong is a good thing, right? Again, I think this healing period, this period of reflection, this period of a blessing in disguise and relationships and working on yourself, I think really lends itself to that, right? And that's where that inner strength that I feel in this reading, which is you, is coming from, right? Is that inner reflection. Near future, right? You're hoping for justice. You're hoping that somebody, something, either forgives you, because you can see here he's holding here what seems to be a scale as well as the sword here, right? So it's not only finding balance, right, or in relationships and love and life overall, but it's trying to show people now maybe that and I'm troubled by the sword with the scales, right? The combination of that one symbolizes the sword at the ready, the other scales of justice, that you may be fighting or willing to fight for things that you believe in, right? But that's not, and I want to say this, I want to clarify that statement. That doesn't mean go out and fight people for love because they don't love you back. Right? When you say you love somebody and someone says, that's nice, but I can't love you, That's not something that you should go out and just go nuts about and start sending them nasty emails and talking nasty to them, because that shows them how childlike you really are, right? And sometimes the childish behavior in the wrong spirit of things is not a good thing, right? I mean, to be childlike in love means to be whimsical, to be love all things, always. To be childish, right? Childish is to be hurtful, spiteful, a position that would not allow justice. If you really want justice, learn to accept justice the way other people are willing to provide it for you, right? Again, you can't force people to love you, whether you love them or not. You can't make it happen. Justice will not come to you in that form of life. Eventually you'll find somebody, right, that you guys are equally yoked and there's an equal amount of love, and that's what you should wait for. Don't force something just because you think that this is what you need, and because other people don't feel that way about you. And I hate to say that, right? My dear Taurus, I love you all to death, male, female, children, grandparents, it doesn't matter. I love you all to death, but you can't force people to love you. And love, either people will love you or they won't, but justice for you is waiting for the right person that loves you back, right? Not fighting or attacking people because they don't love you back. What you're afraid of, right, is the Five of Cups, right? You're afraid that this struggle is just never going to end. You're never going to be emotionally fulfilled. You're never going to find the love that you seek. The Three Cups right there, right, spilled over, the wine spilled over. And the two cups behind him, not even seeing that, right? He's still looking at doesn't even see the two behind him. He doesn't know if they're full or not full or anything else. Well, all he can stare at is the cup spill over the ground. Do you really like that wine so much that you're staring at like, oh, pitiful me? Get a straw and suck that stuff up. Wait a minute, think about that, suck that up. So this is the same theory that you should apply to love. If love isn't working for you, suck it up, right? Suck it up. Because it will come to you, right? It's not going to always be elusive, and it's just not the timing, right? I don't feel right now for Taurus that this period of time is going to be grounded in finding a good relationship. I think the potential for love is in the horizon, but right now you need to focus on yourself, your own abundance. I'm not talking money, but emotional abundance, whether it could be. There's a lot of emotion I'm feeling in this reading. People see you as the high priestess, so right? So whether you're family and friends, they see you as a person who typically seems to be all together, right? That you seem to have your shit together. But what people don't see is they don't see this part of you, right? This person that pouts and gets sad and becomes cruel to people because people don't feel about you the way that you do. And Taurus, don't get this wrong. I'm giving you a message to help you grow and heal. I shouldn't. If you come to me for a reading, for me just to pat you on the head and tell you all nice things, it's not going to happen. I'm not the reader for you. I only speak the truth. And the cards tell me what that truth is. You were hoping for the devil. And I say those words, that seems crazy, doesn't it? You're hoping for the devil. So the devil is about manipulation. It's about control. It's about forcing somebody. And remember what I said earlier about forcing people to love you? That's what this is, right? Taurus, don't be the devil in this. You can't force people to love you, right? You can't control the outcomes. Sometimes love with a particular person doesn't work out. Does that mean you have to be nasty and ugly in life to people? No, it doesn't. But look at this. Look at the devil on here, right? This person is a person who would do anything for them to get their own way, right? It doesn't matter who they hurt. See these people down below? He's hurting those people with words, criticism, lies, treachery. Taurus, stop this devilish work, right? I mean, come on. I can't pull these. I didn't pull these cards. I didn't make these cards pop out. They came out because the Spirit Guide is trying to tell you a message here. Be safe in love. Be kind in love. Be compassionate in love. And when people don't love you back and tell you that, you should be grateful and thankful that they're honest with you enough to tell you, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't. Instead, you act childish, devilish. The outcome of this is going to be the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, right? So you'll be victorious. You have a new start coming. It just may not be with the person you keep thinking that it's going to be, right? It could be somewhere else. You may find it at the supermarket. You may find it at your work. You might find it anywhere, right? It's a new start. It's a start of action, fast-moving action for this. It's divine. It's a divine start. That's swift in love. If you can stop this behavior. If you can stop not noticing the abundance of love around you, and that could be family, friends, whatever the case may be, self-love. Every card I see, if you look at this read, we have some strong energy here where it comes to where you have a lot of self-doubt, right? I feel a lack of self-worth that my Taurus are feeling. And you got to get out of that headspace, right? Once you clear that headspace, you can have this new beginning. But standing in your strength doesn't mean standing in your strength doing the wrong things in life to people, because that's karmic, right? That karma is going to come back to haunt you, not help you. Again, Taurus, love won't be coming to you this week. I'm sorry, I hate to say that. A lot of my other readings, I think, are finding love. You and a few others, I don't see that in the cards. And no pun intended, I really don't see love in the card. I see a lot of potential for love, but there's got to be changes first. There's got to be a lot of changes that take place within you and yourself and self-love and self-growth. Anyways, Taurus, love you. Love and light. Stand strong, and we'll stand together. Till next time, Taurus. Thank you.